is Lexi. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a college advice video. This video is not only for freshmen going into college, but literally just anyone who wants advice and is curious to know about college. I just wanted to make this video because summer is like the time that you kind of like prepare yourself for college the upcoming fall, and I want to make this video now so I can help you guys and you can process this information and everything before fall time is near. So I hope you guys get something out of this video. I'm going to be talking to you guys about my experience. I'm going to be talking to you guys about some things that I learned and some things that I wish I knew before I went to college. Before I get started though, make sure you guys hit that like button down below and also subscribe to join the family. I would love to have you guys a part of my channel. Without further ado, let's get right on into today's video. Okay, so I made an outline of everything that I wanted to talk about because I want to make sure that this video is very informational for you guys. So first, I want to start to talk to you guys about my experience, and I want to tell you guys just quickly, like not a lot of time, but I just wanted to quickly talk to you guys about my background with college so that you guys know where this advice is coming from, because I'm not like your typical college student. So for those of you who are new to my channel or just don't really know, I am technically now a junior, you know what I mean? So like sophomore year is done, in the fall I'll be a junior technically. With my whole situation that you guys are going to just now figure out, I haven't even told like you guys have been subscribed to my channel. I have been keeping this from quite a lot of people, like a lot of people in my life. Even some people that I'm very close to do not know this, so hi, newsflash, you're gonna learn with everyone else. Backstory, so my freshman year 2 years ago, I went to a university. I was about 2 hours from my hometown, so it was not like super far, but it wasn't like I could just go home for a day if I wanted to. I mean, I could, but it wouldn't really make any sense. I was majoring in elementary education with a minor in child advocacy, and I was set on that major like for ever since I went to like middle school and beyond. That is what I wanted to do, and it was something that every single new upcoming year I'm very excited to get one step closer to that major. It was something that I was super pumped about, super inspired, I guess you could say, and like motivated to like get to that point in my life. So I was very set on that for a long time. That wasn't the issue at the time. I went there and I kind of was in a situation that I wish I could have fixed, and I wish I would have fixed earlier than later. So I went there for that, and I met a lot of great people. There is some things that I did enjoy there. I think that the distance was one of the biggest things because I am a big family person, and when I was going through some things, the fact that I could not go home to my family and my dog and like be at home, it was really hard for me not to be able to do. So I lasted the whole year. That summer I decided that I wanted to go to beauty school and I wanted to be an esthetician. You know me, you know that I'm really big into skincare. I'm really big into doing my makeup. I love beauty and I love making people feel beautiful and making people feel confident. That is something that I've always wanted to do. So I went to school there and I loved the things that I learned, but the whole time in the back of my head was teaching. I decided that I'm going to enroll in my community college to pursue that career. So what I'm doing is I'm going to be doing my first year online. I'm actually starting a summer course next week, which is going to be really awesome, and I'm really excited to push and go towards my goal and my career in mind, and I'm really excited to take you guys along with me and start doing college videos again. I'm really excited for that. I wanted to tell you guys that kind of overlapping story before I get into the more advice part, because I want you guys to know where I'm coming from and kind of like my experience, so that if you're experiencing the same thing I am, that you do not feel alone. So with that, I want to give you guys 6 pieces of advice that I find are the biggest pieces that I learned in my college experience. The first thing that I want to let you guys know that I really think I did a good job of, I was really open in college, which I am really glad that I was, and I talked to new people, and that's the biggest thing, is I was myself. And my first piece of advice to you guys is to be your complete self and know that everyone is looking for friends. No one there already has friends, and if they do, they're from high school, and those people are still wanting to make new college friends. It's okay that you are nervous to talk to the person you're sitting by, because you know what, they don't know anyone in the room either, and it's really important to be yourself so that people know your real authentic self right away, and you can create some really awesome bonds that way. And so everyone's looking for friends. Do not think you look stupid. Go out, go join a club if you want to join a club, join a sports team if you want to join. Don't feel like you are looking stupid, because you don't look stupid. Everyone is trying to meet new people. So next piece of advice, and this one is like screaming advice from my college experience, is it's okay to not know what you want to major in. I think that that's something that's really stressful on some people. For me, I knew right away, and that's just because it hit me in middle school, literally. Like, I have been wanting to be an elementary school teacher for a long freaking time, and I want to be with kids, and I knew that. And it's okay that you don't know, because you're gonna have to get your generals anyway, and it's gonna be okay if you're a junior in college and you still don't know what you want to do with your life. It's really crazy how society just throws that expectation on you, and it's actually not a huge deal if you don't know what you want to do, so do not be discouraged. Also, one of the biggest things that I think kind of getting me was, I was like, okay, I want to be a teacher, blah, 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 blah. Like, this is something I want to do forever. And then there's like a class that you absolutely hate, and you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. You're not gonna love every class that you need in order to graduate for your major. So as long as you love like the end goal, I think that's all that matters. The next piece of advice I have for you guys is that mental health is overriding everything else in college. You have to make sure that you take care of your mental health and your physical health while in college. Those things are the most important things. Going to class every day is not more important than your mental health, and it's not the end of the world if you skip a class. I am so tired of people saying how terrible that is, because if you need a mental day, take a freaking mental day. Especially me, I know that you're gonna have some days, and that's completely okay. Do not feel like you are alone, because there are people there for you. Remember that your mental health overrides everything else. My next piece of advice is to go to college with an open mind, and know that if things don't work out, you can transfer. It's super, super easy to do, and especially coming from me, a transfer student, like it was very, very easy. I did everything in like a week. So that was like the easiest thing ever. I would just say go in with an open mind though, try out new things, give it some time, and if you don't like it in the end, you can always transfer. So also another piece of advice would be to find what study habits work best for you, and some people that is cramming. Believe it or not, some people do better on tests when they cram, and that's just who they are. And I would say that for me, for like homework and stuff like that, I feel like I do better cramming, but for studying, what I like to do is I used Quizlet a lot. That was like one of the biggest things that I love to use to study. And I also just kind of did cram a little bit, and it actually ended up working for me. So don't be discouraged, try out a bunch. There's so many apps online that help you with studying, and there's so many different ways. Also a lot of study groups that you can join, and tutors and everything like that. There's so many resources that I wish I used on campus, and believe it or not, there's literally more than you can think of. The last thing that I have for my advice is, if you're not ready, it is completely okay to take a gap year. A gap year is just a year off of school, so you can focus on yourself and you can figure out what you want to do with your life. And also, I wanted to say that community college, do not bash it, because for me, I felt like I had to go to a university. I really did. And at this point in my life, I kind of wish that I went to a community college, just because I would have saved money, but I wouldn't have had the same memories that I had there. So it's kind of like an in-between kind of situation. But I do say, if you need a year off, take a gap year. I think that that's really important, to take a year for yourself, because school is tiring, and when you go through 12 years of it just to start over again, you might need a break. So that was my video today on college advice. I'm really excited that I can start doing some more college videos with you in the future. I loved making those videos, so I hope you guys are ready for that. And I hope you guys got some advice out of this video. If you have any other questions or anything you want advice on, feel free to drop it in the comment section down below, and I will for sure reply to them. Also, you can DM me on Instagram if you ever want to talk. And I want to thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.